Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Caves of Cud, where today, for the first time, we are in a situation where we actually might have to deal with a hostile chrome pyramid. It is hostile, right? Hold on, I don't like the fact that I moved upward and the game immediately started loading. Yes, it is hostile, and it is rated as impossible to us. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to back up onto the previous screen. Whatever it is that we're going to do over here, I do not want to try to do it without full health. So it could just be weird, bad, random luck, right? That there's a chrome pyramid here. But it's a very different level than all of the other enemies. Right? Nothing else we've seen up here even rates as like particularly difficult relative to us. So flurry? No, hold on. Let's shield slam him. Then let's flurry him. Saltback's actually pretty tough, it turns out. It's not much of a threat to me, but actually pretty tough. The fact that he's there, and he's so much more difficult than all of the other enemies we've faced in this area and everything, makes me think that that little chamber that he's right outside of is important. Right? Maybe the way up. Dude, are we going to kill this thing before I get 220? We have 220 rounds. I don't know, honestly. I don't know. So to be clear, I have no interest in attempting to... Oh, great. One of the Grave Moss things happened. Let's go Berserk. I think this is a good time to go Berserk. And we're just gonna smash that dude up real bad. I decapitated him instantly. And then... we'll have at this thing. Okay, he tightened his carapace, but we got another dismember off, so he's probably bleeding pretty badly at this point. At some point, he'll die from damage over time effects while we uselessly hack at his carapace. Out of curiosity, 5. He has 5 points of armor reduction, and we're still having difficulty penetrating his armor on the regular. Too much. It's too much armor. I don't know if anybody told these guys, but they're not allowed to have this much armor. Just continue flurrying and stuff. I mean, we're getting a lot of attacks on many of our swings. The extra arms are really helping. It's just these dudes are tough as hell. We have in 40 rounds, I don't think we've changed his health level, right? He was yellow when we saw the 220. Unfortunately, they have enough health that the bleed effects are not really getting the job done because they stop bleeding naturally before they've taken a significant amount of their health as damage. Okay, we got another dismember off. How many, my dude, how many body parts are you missing at this point? Just like, yield. My advice to you is to yield. Okay, we got him down to red. It's happening. Things are occurring. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and Dismember should be off cooldown again. Nope. Apparently I miscounted. Even more cleaves. I wonder if the old ones expired. Yeah, they must have. You know, we rarely fight an enemy for such a long time that our cleave effects have time to just wear off. I didn't even actually know for sure that they had a duration before. I mean, obviously when we get cleaved, it has a duration. 120 rounds. We've been fighting this turtle for like an entire day at this point. And it's not even like we're never hitting him. We are getting him. It takes so much. Alright, I'm gonna bail. Hold on. I'm sure he'll follow me. Wow, the dude stepped in and really let him have it. My plan there was to walk him back to a place where we could be safe, a place where we're tomb tethered, right? But if this guy wants to join in, I guess we should take advantage of that. I don't know why he wasn't helping before, honestly. Let's flurry, I guess. Dismember's on cooldown. Shield slam. Get him, everybody. He's prone. 80 rounds. We have 80 rounds to finish the job. We did it! Okay. I'm stuck? What am I stuck in? A pool of brackish, sugary blood? Not too worried about that. Honestly, these guys are not that scary. I kind of want to just go back to the site of the fight. Yeah. Because I was curious how many body parts were on the ground. It's a shame that you can't actually see which parts they are. No. No. No! Oh my god, I hate crypt ferrets. Really, knocking him prone doesn't get me out of his stupid... Okay. We're making a run for the crypt over there. 20 rounds. Turn this into a sprint. Really worried we're just going to get teleported away and... God damn it. That was not 20 rounds. That wasn't even close to 20 rounds. That's really frustrating. I don't know why it doesn't... Why it seems like the time is always wrong on everything. Every time that has happened, every time we've seen the 20 rounds warning, it has not actually been 20 rounds from that the tethering happens. Sometimes it's considerably more, it feels like. When we're standing still and just mashing the button, I'm assuming that the wait command doesn't... Like, it doesn't spend, 1,000 time units or whatever in the way that most things do. But the whole point of coming over here... Hold on. No, fight, shoot the thing that's right in front of you. What are you doing? He really doesn't want to aim at the thing that's directly in front of me. Alright, we'll just entice it to come over here. But yeah, when we read the in-game documentation on how quickness and turns actually work, the idea was that actions generally spend like 1,000 units of time, and then you don't get to act again until you've recovered to having exactly full units of time, right? He is stunned right now. This is the moment to go for the dismember. Okay, we chopped him pretty good. So based on the way that... and then I guess when the game says 20 turns, it means 20,000 units of time? Probably? Maybe? I don't know. Where did that... Okay. I have no idea where that ferret went. So this was a guy, he dropped a bunch of stuff. I don't actually want to take his water, but we did get a whole bunch of grenades. Was this a me? Or it seemed like he had a lot of the same kinds of foods and grenades on him that I did? Hey, that's a thing I'm actually not 100% sure of. If one of my temporal feud clones dies, do they leave behind loot? Probably not, because that would be really exploitable, right? You just, like, intentionally summon them around a bunch of lava or something and let them die over and over again. Also, apparently, I just left one of these guys alive, which suggests that we didn't even loot this tomb. Oh, he's actually... Okay, there we go. I was going to say, he's actually keeping pace with me on damage, which makes me a little nervous. Let's disassemble that, and disassemble this. Okay. This is basically what I was trying to do, is just get myself a safe place to sit and heal that is also a reactive trauma plate. What does that do? Neutralizes one damage source that would cause a lethal amount of damage or deal at least 50% of your max HP, and then is destroyed in the process. Yo, that's pretty cool. It's a lot of license points, and a valuable slot. But that's a pretty cool thing. I'm gonna, just disassemble this. We're not taking this with us. Alright. So let's rest until healed right here. Or, perhaps I will not be allowed to rest until healed because my turtle is off fighting something very slowly. That really sucks in this area. I shook off a stun and a daze. Why was I... Oh, because this thing crawled in right next to me. You know, it doesn't look like much. I didn't even notice it. Yep, it's just not going to let me rest because presumably because our turtle is probably fighting a crypt ferret. It's particularly annoying here in this place because of the fact that crypt ferrets are zero threat to anybody, but they take 10,000 years to kill, and also they root you in place. So I'm just manually mashing past turn. Oh wait, he came in here, but then he left again because he saw an enemy, presumably. Okay, with him in here, we can actually just press the button. There we go. Thank God. Okay, so when we get back to full health, then we'll probably want to eat. My guess is our food buff will have worn off by the time we're at full. Probably want to eat, and then we'll wait until the tomb tether expires, and then we'll go back in, or wait until the recall happens, rather. Then we'll go into the screen with the chrome pyramid. Okay. It looks like we were recalled. The recall just happened, so this is actually a really good moment to go for this, and I think we are still under the effect of our food. Yeah. We could try to put together fancier food, but I think let's just go for it. I mentioned this in the description of yesterday's video. I do think that the image of the mighty combat monster Mithter, Marugamet, being pulled down by a swarm of yipping crypt ferrets is pretty funny. So, you know, there is that. This dungeon sure has that going for it. And I get the crypt ferrets is like a thing that locks you in place as being a quote-unquote threat to your ability to explore, but it's not like it's dangerous to you. It's not like it's going to end your run. It's not like it's going to cost you anything except your actual real-life time, and that's a bummer of a thing to lose. That's less fun. Alright, so we have here a pretty tough, hostile Putus Templar. I'm wondering... Oh, God. The pyramid's, like, teleporting around. This is so dangerous. I'm wondering if it's possible to get the Putus Templar and the pyramid fighting each other. Boy. Doyoba, like... Wait, it says live and drink Doyoba. This is Gyamyo. I was going to say, Doyoba was somewhere else. Gyamyo, do you have a plan here for dealing with this damn thing? One thing I do really appreciate about them is that the pulsing distortion field lets you know right where they are all of the time, so you're never surprised by a chrome pyramid, which is cool. I think right now it doesn't know that we're here, and that's crucial to our success, crucial to our survival. I really want to see what's in the middle of this screen, but I think with the pyramid having moved the way that it just moved, I don't think we can go for it. Oh god, Saltback, don't go around that corner. Well, I don't see a ton of explosions. Let's, maybe try to approach the screen from the other side? We could, like, route around here. But yeah, I would definitely feel better about the crypt ferrets if they were actually a danger, if, like, fighting one represented some kind of actual threat or challenge. Right now, they just feel like an annoyance. Every time I see one, I am bummed out rather than scared. I'm gonna wait right here until the recall happens, and then we'll try to go all the way around. Boy, that's not gonna work. What am I talking about? Okay, if we force field, will that work? If I force field, I'll probably be... You know what, we're gonna try some stuff. Because we're not going to be able to go around, right? We got to this area. The path of the level, there was a northern path and a southern path, and they both go to the west, and then they meet on that one screen, and on that screen you can go east, right? So we're kind of in the center of the floor, and I suppose it's possible that it does the same thing at the east side, but my guess is that this is the only way You can only approach this screen from that one angle. Okay, the Chrome Pyramid's down there now. So apparently it just teleports around at random. Yo, I'll tell you what, the Crypt Ferrets definitely represent a greater threat now. Now that they might pin me in place and then cause me to get shot by a pyramid. Let's go inside. I would love to get the Chrome... not the Chrome Pyramid. Obviously not the Chrome Pyramid. I would love to get the ferrets to come in here and fight me. I mean, the Chrome Pyramid... Wow, ask and you shall receive. The Chrome Pyramid is... He is, in theory, hostile to everything, right? But he's not actually attacking the ferrets at all. Reload my gun. I'm kind of waiting for him to teleport again. Okay, was that him? Did he just teleport inside the little room? I think he did. That's a little terrifying. What are you? Are you another one of the machines? Ka. Born on a half-dozen delicate, writhing tendrils, it runs. The sleek suggestion of an indeterminate terrestrial creature flows with shocking agility through the intervening space, its features glistering in the light like erosion-sculpted glass. It knows not what it runs from or to. It is unable to ask where or why it runs. And yet, it runs still. Oh, hold on a second. Sorry about this. Okay. Okay. Little computer issue there. Everything's fine. It's definitely the creepiest looking of the things. I kind of want to talk to it. Oh! It's aggressive to the ferrets. It's not aggressive to me, though. Oh, no. I would love to help you, but the ferret is very fast. Wow, you're actually a really good fighter. The creature silhouette lacks any means to make sound, save for the pointed tips of its 6 flexible legs. It's real creepy. These tap against the ground like a sparse but heavy rainfall on a scrap metal roof, as the strange pseudo-beast skitters away from predicted or perceived threats. Bloody Ka has nothing to trade. Okay. So there's a wall of plant matter up here. What's going on with this? Why is there plant matter up here? Oh. A Chrome Pyramid appears. And then I just move away and it doesn't follow? Okay, it doesn't. It totally doesn't. And there's nothing in here at all. What the hell? Alright. I think we should try to get off the screen then. I mean, I assume that this, whatever's to the east of here, is something that's worth being guarded by a Chrome Pyramid, right? Waist deep in a lake of fate, Polyuram cemented her friendship with gamblers by marrying Tashur. Sure, that makes sense. I would love to shoot this urchin. Nope. Okay, the enemies are... This room has a very different character. That guy's gonna grab me and try to teleport me into his lair. I'm gonna force bubble. I do not wish to be teleported into your lair or into that guy's stomach. Hey, targeting algorithm, please note that I am shooting at something else. It is a little annoying when it decides that something is your best target without, like, really consulting you, and then it only shows you that thing's health during combat. Alright, if you want to do this, we can do this, but come in here with me. Okay, shield slam, no, resisted. Boy. I wish I had any idea where my turtle was. He's probably fighting crypt ferrets. Alright, so he has a 5 AV shield. He has the ability to stun me. Not good at penetrating my armor. Although he did shield slam me for 25 damage. I'm trying to see if... Yes, okay. The stun we took there was... He has the passive that sometimes stuns people when you block them. Okay, that's not too bad. We got 3 points of cleave in there. I think that's going to be good enough. I'm going to turn on Berserk. We're going to try to chop him real good. Okay, I chopped him real good. I immediately cut his head off, I guess? We don't need to name anything. This is a person's head? Yep. Your loot's not even good, man. I don't even want any of this garbage. He has a fullerite aegis. Is that better than my shield? What shield am I using? I'm using a feathered fullerite aegis, in fact. And also stops Valen, which I have not actually employed yet, but I suppose I could at some point. Wait, I'm going to stand right here until 60 rounds. Okay. We should loot. So this is going to be another hand vacuum? Oh, maybe not. You are puzzled by this pistol, and I cannot read its history. I'm just going to keep examining it until it either works or I break it. Okay, it's a displacer, scoped, blood gradient, hand vacuum. What does that even... what does displacer mean? When powered, this weapon randomly teleports its target 1 to 4 tiles away. Huh. Weird. What a weird item. I would like to disassemble this item. No, sorry, not look. Disassemble. And then this is just... ah, a willowy gyrocopter backpack. Gives reputation with birds and animals. Articulated blades unfold to form an aerial screw that gets blown upward by an air thruster mounted below. Well, that will certainly work for stationary flight. Sorry, how heavy is it? 29 pounds? Gimme that. Oh. Oh, I didn't even see the enemy there. I'm going to drop our mechanical wings. This is a type of flight I feel more comfortable with. It's also a heavier type of flight. Oh, right, I took this helmet and then I never put it on. Is it? It is flawless. Okay, I'm going to unequip this, equip the one that doesn't lower my dodge, and then drop this one. And that will give us enough of a weight drop to be able to charge this dude and cut him up real good. And now everything's all covered in oil. I wish that our turtle was over here. I would try to equip the the hat on him, because he might be able to wear a helmet. We actually have no idea. Let's disassemble a midfoot real quick, and then what's in here? Painted strange tubes. What is painted on them? You know, that might actually be new information. It was. A painted, sturdy blast cannon. So it's a kinetic energy weapon with a massive barrel. It is a 71-pound gun. It lowers your move speed considerably. And it's packed with small trinket, which I'm assuming is a power cell. Give me this power cell. What are these tubes? What could they be? Okay, I've understood the tubes a small amount. I'm getting bits of the tubes. So psychometry is either it works or it doesn't, but the examine, like, rolls. And there's a chance to examine and a chance to break a thing. Okay, a morphogenetic blast cannon. Oh, interesting. No, I didn't mean get. We definitely can't carry that around. I don't think I actually want a blast cannon. Hold on, I got all kinds of weird garbage in my inventory. An antimatter cell. Huh. It's made out of 8. That's pretty nuts. A hand E-nuke. When did I pick this up? Does it... Sorry, is it what it looks like it... Okay, it doesn't tell us what it does, but I mean, you have to assume... You learn to build handy nukes. Okay, that's... Boy, we sure are learning some things, huh? It's just BC-8. I am terrified. Terrified by the prospect. Oh, it's true. I am carrying way too much to move. I should not be allowed to just carry around nuclear devices. Alright, I'm just going to say that. I think that that's the case. So the blast cannon is like a mortar, right? Right, isn't that enemy that we sometimes see walking around? Oh, we certainly don't need this. I don't even know when I picked that up. Isn't it the case that the enemy we sometimes see walking around is a, here, give me your cell, though. That's a blast cannon with legs, right? And that thing functions like a mortar and creates holes in the floor? 16 penetration, 1d10 damage. I just don't know that it would be safe to use it. And also, we don't really have skills for heavy weapons, and also it weighs 70 pounds. But I will take these very fancy power cells. These are neat. I'm gonna drop this too. We don't need this. It doesn't sell for enough to justify a pound of weight. I'm gonna get off this screen. But I'm gonna wait here for a second because we're close to a recall, right? Alright. Hey, man who's just living on the screen that has the pyramid on it. What's up? Oh, maybe there's not a place to go from here. Yeah, it looks like... Okay. There are stairs down. We would want to go up, but I'm kind of curious. What's down here? This is a screen we've been on already, apparently. Hey there, my friend. Yeah, we have partially explored this screen already. Huh. Oh my god. You must be with the ferrets. Must it be this way? Alright, well that's a tomb we haven't been in. I'm gonna step inside so we're tethered. And then we're gonna dismember this guy while he's prone. Chopped him real good. And he immediately stopped bleeding. That's a shame, because we knocked him down to badly wounded with just the hit, and if he was bleeding, he would die, like, very easily and quickly. I'm gonna just close the door. The clan of 3B10. Shun the diligence of the plant's medical potency. I mean... Oh. You know what? It's fine. I'll just wait here. Rest until healed? Nope, Turtle's out there fighting stuff. Alright, pass turn manually. Many, many times. I mean, there's a treasure guardian in here that we should fight. Alright, Turtle just killed the thing he was fighting. Can I rest until healed now? Nope. I mean, we know there were a bunch of Crypt ferrets out there. He's probably engaged with all of them. He is killing them. Saltback is a powerful friend. So there was a hidden staircase here up to the room at the center of the upper floor. But the room at the center of the upper floor doesn't actually seem to have any way to go up in it. We were expecting to be able to go up again. I was expecting to be able to go up again. It's maybe a more correct way to put that. This is good enough. I'm gonna berserk and just cut this thing apart real quick. Okay. He's got his control unit in the first swing. Ooh, Flawless Crystal Warhammer. 12 penetration, 3d6 damage. What an extremely good hammer. Alright, still can't rest until healed. Is it gonna prevent me from cooking? The fact that there are still some... Oh, I can't start a fire there. There's a bench in that space. There we go. I don't know, man. I'm just gonna do this. Okay. Yep, turtle friend is still fighting Crypt ferrets. I do hate a Crypt ferret cell. Oh, hey, we found a bunch more. A bunch more that friend Turtle failed to defeat. Berserk is still on cooldown, so fine, we'll go for a dismember. I killed the one turtle with the actual shield slam. Or the one ferret. Okay, we have broken free from your vicious bite, and I chop you. Nope. You just need a couple of lucky swings. And again, I would be way less annoyed by this enemy if it was like a threat to us ever. If it felt like fighting it meant anything. Okay. So we're real close to... I'm not going to make it. Never mind, I totally made it. I made it the cycle before we were going to be teleported out. So that's nice. I mean, we're still looking for a way up, right? We're expecting several more floors upward. We were told it was 6 or 7. Oh my god. Shield slam you prone, and then cut your head off. That didn't quite work. I mean, I gotta dismember. There's definitely some bleeding going on. Took his face clean off. Alright. This is 3 strata high. Priests and royal families. We were expecting 6, I think? 6 or 7 floors? I mean... This is really the room where I thought the stairs would be. And that's got to be why the Chrome Pyramid's here, right? Because it's guarding the stairs. Why else would this be the one place where you can find a Chrome Pyramid in this dungeon? Alright, let's wait out the tomb tether. I'm a little worried that Friend Turtle is going to get blown up by a Chrome Pyramid. It is a concern that I have. Because he is not going to be as clever. Uh-oh. Well, the Chrome Pyramid saw something it didn't like. I wonder if it's shooting at a Crypt Ferret, and that's why all the explosions are at the wall, because the Crypt Ferret is trivially dodging all the missiles and they're just flying past it to the wall. Well, the bad news is that's the area I wanted to explore. Okay, that's a thing. Let's see what that is. Who are you a shrine to? Okay, that's not new information. It's like, where is the pyramid right now? Ugh. It's right there. I was figuring that the gardening over here, all the plant walls and stuff, were maybe indicative of this area being a place where a thing was. Gosh. It's a lot of rockets. I don't like it. I do not care for the situation that we find ourselves in. We have a force field. We can force field escape if we have to. Force field and fugue and sprint is probably going to be pretty effective. Alright, we did make it up onto the screen above. The animus of a vast mind. Someone is near. Okay, this is just a hole. So no, there's no screen above this. Sky above Banana Grove. 3 strata high. That only exists because the pyramid made a big hole. So this screen doesn't help us to be here at all. There's no reason to be here. That being the case, we're gonna take the hidden stairs and go back down and then find another way up. Because what we really want to do, honestly, is go left off the side of the screen, but that's not happening. Alright, so let's go west down here, and we'll find a way back up to the part of the floor we've already been on, and see if we can find another way up from there, because we were expecting, like I said, I think the level above the one we were just on was supposed to be the first of the actual Sultan tombs, and then it was like each Sultan had a level above that or something. I don't remember exactly. The shape of the place was described to us at one point. Just waiting in place here until the recall. Alright. Let's get the hell out of here. So it is not necessary for us to tangle with that Chrome Pyramid at all, and I've never been happier to say a sentence in a video game. Okay, so let's get out here. And is there a staircase up on this screen? Okay. I don't remember exactly where the stairs are that we used, so we're just going to have to bumble around a little bit here. The good news is most of the hostels are cleared from this floor, so it should at least be pretty fast moving. Is there a staircase up here? There is. And then I saw something. I don't even care what it was. Go. Okay. So, we have to find a staircase that leads up. I'm pretty sure we haven't seen one anywhere on this floor. If we were to go right, that would lead to the Chrome Pyramid screen, so we will not. Damn ferrets. What a waste of my valuable time. Get out of here. Try to flurry. Okay, I got lucky. Roll the dice enough times, eventually you will hit. Okay. I rarely feel like I rarely run into a creature in a video game and just feel like, wow, I would love to extinct this thing. I would love to just obliterate the entire species of that creature. But the Crypt Ferrets have me feeling that way. Okay, we have seen a left wall now. Hate trees. I should just chop them all down. I have this extremely good axe. I hate the trees that block your movement. So basically we're just like walking around looking for places where we can get onto a screen we haven't been on yet. As soon as you kill one Crypt Ferret, there's another one. We need like a button. Somewhere in the tomb there needs to be a button that kills all of the Crypt Ferrets. That'd be very, very pleasant. And again, like it's not an issue of danger. They just stop you. They just stop you and they annoy you. And that's it. That's as far as it goes. What is this? That is a bunch of lead slugs. Okay. We have taken enough time walking around. Oh, I didn't quite make it. Oh, cool. Great. Thanks for this. Teleport me back to the Chrome Pyramid. I will say, there being a Chrome Pyramid somewhere on the floor does significantly raise the stakes for getting caught without a tomb tether. Just don't walk adjacent to the Crypt Ferrets. But again, given the way that things have worked out here, getting caught not tomb tethered is more of an annoyance than a danger, because the Chrome Pyramid can't actually see any of the tomb locations. There's no way we were that close to the... Right? How is it the case that it was already time again? I guess I was doing some waiting. I move slower when waiting in the game. Oh, that's acid. Don't just walk in the acid. I hate... They've managed to create a situation where I hate to enter a new screen because of the number of Crypt Ferrets I'm going to have to fight. Whoa. What was that? That sounded like that looked like a big explosion. What the hell just happened over here? Painted plaster for sneakers. There are many acidic enemies on this screen. Or at least there were, prior to that explosion. Okay, can't actually get around the acid that way. This tomb is a little bit of a nightmare. Alright. Let's kill your right foot. Check the loot. It's a thing of brain brine. Still don't actually know what that is. We'll take it. Alright, that ferret grabbed me and then just immediately bled to death, which is, frankly, how I wish that interaction went more often. There's an area up here with all of the fake trees. Like, it really sucks. Oh my god. Okay, well, we're going to be in this corner forever. It really sucks that there are holographic trees that have collision. Just make me able to walk through all the trees. What is gained from having trees? Have them block line of sight. But like, it's a bummer to have to walk through a bunch of trees, and some of them have collision and some of them don't, and they're not clearly delineated, and oh my god, we're gonna be in this corner forever, and these ferrets are gonna do maybe literally 0 damage to me during that time. Dismember. Force bubble. Nope, didn't work. I was trying to force bubble him off of me. Okay. That kind of worked. Just making sure that there's no more hidden stairs. Just shove this tree out of the corner. Okay, I hate this room. Let's leave it. Alright, we just picked up a ton of stuff. Is there anything here that's actually interesting? Not really. I wonder what the explosion was, because it seemed like a really big explosion. Also, we definitely picked up at least one thing we don't want to carry there. Where is... Here we go. Let's get rid of this thing. Also a normal laser pistol. Okay. Hey, a screen we're familiar with. I don't know where we are on the recall, so I'm going to head for this tomb. Okay, apparently that's where we are on the recall. We found a little tomb area that we haven't been in yet. I don't know where he's going. Probably to go fight some ferrets, that's my guess. Since that is always where he is going. Wow, we actually took a lot of damage there. Huh. Alright, I'm gonna close this door. And then rest until healed? Nope. A robot has opened the door. And that disturbed my rest until healed, despite the fact that the robot is not hostile to me at all. There is combat happening, but presumably our friend Turtle is not involved in it. This is going to be a long rest. Man, we took a lot of damage fighting that Guardian. Whew. This place is a little frustrating to explore sometimes. So we just need to find... We need to find our way up to the previous floor. There's a staircase on the screen to the west of us, we know that. And then we need to find a staircase up anywhere. And also, it would be really cool if we could find a way to routinely kill crypt ferrets in a single turn. If we just had, let's say, an artifact of some kind that had a button on it, and when we step onto a screen, we just press the button, and it annihilates all crypt ferrets on the screen. That would be a fun thing to find. Alright, a mere 900 turns of rest later. Okay, this should be fairly straightforward. We know exactly where the staircase is. Just have to get to it. And then the danger is we have to not get... Oh, sorry, we have to... The screen to the west of this. And then we just need to... You know what? 100 turns. I will wait. Because it seems like I routinely overestimate the amount of distance I will be able to cover in any amount of time. We're gonna just be cautious and patient here. Okay. There we go. Now we will make it to the stairs, and then we will be very, very cautious about our recall timing. We only have so much control over it, though. You know, if Crypt ferrets decide they're going to totally ruin my day... Must you? Is this a good use of your time? Do you think you are likely to survive this encounter? Because I would have just let you go. Alright, hold on. He has painted gear. In 1 AR, Chef closed the gates to the Tombs of the Eater. Tomb of the Eaters. I think that's information that we are well familiar with. Inside a colossal quill. And Tyraduk the Fourth somehow got inside a colossal quill. Okay. Now. I don't know if the bell has different timings on each floor. Yeah, okay, we're going to wait right here. Actually, I'm going to start a fire and we're going to cook something. Just give me health. It's a shame you can't just cook, like, very intense bear jerky. It's like just really lay the jerky in there. The densest jerky. It's made of 3 servings of bear jerky, compressed into the space of 1. Alright, so we got bonus quickness, which is fun. Although quickness does not make you actually move more frequently, right? Alright, so there's no way out of this screen upward. Is the only way out of this screen to the right? No, there's a path down. Right, this is how we entered this screen in the first place. We came through here. Okay, I'm just gonna back up. Don't want to deal with all of the gases. Yeah, I guess let's, we came from the west, right? Okay, explosions and stuff. Listen, I get it. You do whatever you gotta do to deal with crypt ferrets. Okay, this area was probably just created by an explosion. Well, I mean, this is a screen we've not been on before, so this gives us some hope. Some hope that we will see something new. Alright. And of course, they're all... Okay. You know what? 100 turns left. We're just going to go ahead and wait right here. Have I checked this? Yes. Yes, I have. Because if we get teleported to one of the crypts that's on the east side of the Chrome Pyramid screen while the Chrome Pyramid is on the west side, really our only recourse is to take the stairs down and go around on the lower level, right? And that's tedious. So we're going to work really hard to avoid having to do that. Shield Slam into Dismember, get it bleeding, and then just mash through it. Because it's not a real enemy, and you absolutely can just mash through it. Okay. God, why are there so many of them? Is my question. Why do there need to be dozens on each screen? Okay, where does this path actually take us? You know, to more crypt ferrets. Are you a foe? You are a foe, but you're also not a big deal. Right, I'm gonna back up a little bit here. Try to give myself the ability to bottleneck some enemies, and you know what? We may as well berserk. We see many enemies coming at us. Alright, so this guy dropped a Crysteel Battle Axe, which I think is actually I think we have one Fullerite Battle Axe left in one of our hands. So a Crysteel Battle Axe is actually meaningful loot. Shield Slam is still on cooldown. Shield Slam is the only way we have of consistently getting these guys into a place where we can deal damage to them. Alright. Finally. See, I believe this is worth picking up. And I am going to ignore combat for a minute here. Right? Yeah, we had a Fullerite Axe in one of our hands. Just embarrassing. And in fact, let's throw that Fullerite Battle Axe on the ground. to show our disgust with it. Here. I believe the X we just traded out for it is, or traded it out for, is lighter as well. Oh, great. Temporal fugue? Find them, guys, and nope, they're not gonna do anything at all. Well, if we can't actually see the thing that cast the force field on us, then we have no counterplay. We can't do anything at all. If we could see it, we could try, you know, something. Damn it! I was hoping the presence of all the additional Murugumets would maybe baffle the targeting, right? That it would cast on one of them instead. So I'm just waiting. Okay, that's good. I confused the Psyker. Now we just have to wait for the force field to disappear. Uh-oh. It says the force field disappears, but the force field didn't disappear. We might have gotten stuck in a perma field, which seems to be a thing that happens sometimes. Yep, okay, great. Fucking... I am real tired of this. This thing where enemies can cast an unbreakable force field around you really sucks. I mean, we don't really have a lot of recourse here, right? Alright, I'm just gonna wait, and we're gonna get teleported out by the bell. Maybe our turtle will find and kill this guy, but probably not. Oh, he's gonna also keep the turtle force fielded permanently. Alright. Well, at least we're on a different screen. This is not the screen that has the what do you call it? The Chrome Pyramid. So that's something. Wow. I chopped this guy real good. Holy crap. Okay. The disassemble all command, I assume would disassemble like if there were multiple instances of the same thing in a stack. It does not disassemble all of the disassemblables in the current screen, or in the current menu. On a starry evening... Okay, yep, Reshef. Oh, I guess that's a Reshef fact we had not seen on this run, and I just got an achievement. I'm a biographer now. I guess we have seen enough Sultan information. You gain an additional left and right missile weapon slot. That's a pretty cool implant. It is quite heavy. Oh, uh-oh. What is that? I can't tell what that status effect is supposed to be. Yep, all my stuff. We're just going to go ahead and charge over there and disassemble this thing in real short order. Oh. The gelatinous cupola and death pilgrim of the cult of the coiled lamb engulfing you melts through the floor and you fall to the level below. That's a thing we've never seen before. And I guess it did it again? Okay. So that's a lot of damage. So this is some of my equipment. Not all of it made the fall? That's an incredibly annoying and tedious thing to have happened. And now we're going to have to find our way back up and... I dig the archaeology aspect of this dungeon, but there are a lot of things about this dungeon that are not fun. Again, we're playing on a very non-final version of the thing, and the version of it that's on live is still non-final, but it's like several builds ahead of this. So, I don't know. Hopefully it's different. You know what? I'm just gonna hit rest until healed. We're gonna get recalled when the recall happens, and that's fine. And then we'll finish resting in the recall place. But yeah, that's like a really annoying thing to have happened. So now, like, our items are... No, we must have almost everything, because we're at 524 pounds of carry weight. So I must have auto-picked up a lot of it after we fell a floor, and then the rest of it is just the stuff I didn't auto-pick up that fell down the additional floor. Okay, then finish resting until healed. And then we'll just do this thing. I mean, we know how to get back up. There's no... there is effectively no gameplay in us getting back up. I assume that grabbing you and melting through the floor and carrying you down multiple floors thing is not specifically a Tomb of the Eaters thing. It's probably a thing that can happen anywhere. It is super weird that we've never seen it before now, though, especially since we were allowing ourselves to be ingested by slimes like pretty frequently over the last few episodes. Well, it turns out that even that enemy has a way of tremendously wasting your time while not actually, giving you any interesting gameplay decisions to make. Basically, this whole place is a nightmare. We did take a lot of falling damage. I suppose if you were less tough, that's a lethal threat, that they could grab you and melt through the floor. But it's a lethal threat that you would have no way of knowing about ahead of time because they don't do it almost all of the time. Okay, let's try to make it back up. Let's see if, through playing very quickly and effectively... the belts are disabled. Did I break some... I must have fallen on some wires and broken them? Whatever, it doesn't matter. It looks like all the equipment is fine, and yeah, the belts are actually fine. The belts are not disabled. They just were on that screen. Which isn't really the way that should work, right? Because the power for the belts has to travel the... Whatever, it's fine. Yep, and then we get pushed up a little bit, then fires and stuff. Yeah, I do think that there should be fewer things in this dungeon where the primary threat that they pose is that they're going to waste your time. Alright, I do not remember this part exactly. We go through here, and then... Is there a staircase up on this screen, or... Do we have to go a screen west? Here, we definitely went through this way before. The frustrating part about losing all of your items to a magnet and then being dragged away from the magnet, and most of your items being dragged away from the magnet, but maybe not all of them, is that, like, there's not really a way to know if you're missing anything. I think we were at 529. I think we're at 529 pounds of carry weight before. So we may well be missing something. But there's no way for us to know that or interact with that fact, right? Alright, whatever it is you took, give it back. Alright. So, over here somewhere is the stairs? That's right, we have to take this path down. It's less majestic the second time. When I was here the first time, my primary emotion of the experience was awe. This time, it's annoyance, which is it's a less compelling experience. Okay, we had 240 rounds. I think that we can just go. Although, again, I think the timers are different on different floors. I don't think they're all synced. Alright, can we make it up there in 20 rounds? Nope, not quite. Shit. Oh no, okay, that was not the reason for the pause. Alright. So now we're back on this floor. We have made it back to the place that we were. We need to get to a tomb and wait for a while. But I was not able to do so. Somebody's fighting something over here. Okay, but it's not the thing. I wanted to try to make it to one of these tombs down here. But force field enemy is gonna my guess is I'm gonna be stuck in place permanently. Oh, no, I was given a little bit of movement. Ah, damn it. Okay, Nirlula is fighting something. The force field disappears. The combat log lied. Okay, please let me just break... I mean, I was going to say break line of sight, but it's not really a line of sight thing, right? They can do it to you regardless. I think that would help. If the force field enemies could only force field you if they actually had line of sight to you, it would definitely make this more manageable. Because then you have some degree of counterplay, right? You can employ intelligence and skill to try to make yourself not be stuck in place over and over again for no reason. In a way that adds absolutely nothing to the, Hate. Okay. We haven't been force fielded in a minute. Maybe I could fight these crypt ferrets real fast. Do like that. That went alright. I am apparently held in place by the bite of an invisible crypt ferret. So that's cool. Okay, it is down and to our left. I was wondering if it might be in one of the trees, but no, it's just not visible. And so theoretically I am not visible to it, probably. Alright. I'm assuming our turtle handled the force field guy. So we have an area of artificial darkness here. Okay, that's empty. So mostly we're just looking for the stairs. I would just love to be allowed to leave. Oh, wait, is our turtle injured? Or he might be covered in sap. No, Nirlula is actually taking significant damage from something. Okay, we need some time away from all the damn crypt ferrets. Probably what's happening here is that Nirlula is just getting really worn down over time because there's so many enemies. There's such a huge density of enemies, which is a real bummer. Trying not to hammer too much on it. Okay, hold on. Is this a crypt area or not? Why is there just a crypt ferret waiting inside of this for me? So yeah, it seems like a bone worm encased a crypt area in an additional wall in a way that makes it really a bummer to find the door. Which is a shame, because I kind of need to find the door so that I can get in there and be tomb tethered. Please just kill it. Please just kill the damn thing. Okay. So this is the door down here. Okay. The bone worm is another enemy whose primary goal seems to be to waste your time. Hey, how's it going in here, friend? Okay, so we're pretty close to another recall. Let's refresh our food buff. I do not, in fact, already have a camp nearby. Can I? Okay, I can cook on this. I thought this was a torch rather than a cook fire, because, you know, it's a tiny little fire. I did not mean to say can't have it all. You know what? Let's just experiment a little bit. What about this compacted bone meal? Okay, that's not very good. So we'll just wait right here for the recall. Alright. I did not want to pick up the pistol. I should probably have fiddle with our auto-collect settings at this point, because our needs are pretty different than they used to be. So this is a charioteer, right? The corpse of a charioteer. It's got molly netting, and the corpse isn't actually in the space, which is weird. Shield slam. Get him! There we go. Yeah, and like the fact that this area uses trees as vision blockers all the time sucks a little bit. It'd be less of a problem if they were all trees you could move through. Is this gonna take me somewhere interesting? Wait, this might be a new story. She wielded an inquisitive sword with such finesse that it became forever known as Inquisitivoca Waterfriend. Yeah, that is a story we haven't seen before. Wait, was that a staircase? Yes, it is a staircase. There's a bone worm. I don't even care. Get me off this floor. Just get me out of here. Wait, look at that. It only took us an hour and 6 minutes, but we finally made it up a level. Liminal Way, Tomb of the Eaters, 4 strata high. I am very curious where this is going. This feels momentous. And it's only slightly blunted by the extremely annoying... Huh. That's not a thing I'm used to seeing. Just a thing that's... the Bell of Rest. It's so confusing to look upon. I bet there's a proper icon for it in the current builds. Well. No, I didn't. Sorry, that's me. I pressed the wrong button. You feel some ambient astral friction here. Okay, this is getting to be something. Hold on, are these actual... No, these are just alcoves. Well, I am very curious what we are about to discover. So am I tethered? Is that what... I am astrally burdened. Does that mean I can't use any of my mutations? Or, no, my mutations... They say they can still be activated. Somehow, graffiti, even here. But it bears a pair of leather boots. You know, it's a common objection. I'm very curious. Tomb of Sultan, one name. Tomb of the Eaters. So again, we're playing on the not even full early access version of the build. This is a beta of a beta. The version that's on live right now, I'm sure, has that fixed. So yeah, this is one of the actual Sultan tombs. And one assumes that that's their huge sarcophagus? What are you? Are you just a mushroom, or are you a mushroom guy? Time mushroom cherub. Gallium veins press against the underside of their crystalline skin and gleam warmly. Their body is perfect, and the whole of it is wet with amniotic slick. Yeah, perfect. Could they have just now peeled themselves off an oil canvas? Were they cast into the material realm by a dreaming, dripping brain? Whatever the embryo, they are now the archetypal mushroom. It's all there in impeccable simulacrum. The shiny teeth, the coarse hair, the sunken eyes. Perfection is realized. Yep, the perfect mushroom. You know, the teeth, the hair, the eyes. This creature belongs to the caste of Time Cherubim. It is reflectively shielded and equipped with just a variety of nodules. This is something. Are the frescoes here a little bit better preserved? Can we actually... Nope, they're still ruined. Oh, this one's not. The tomb mural depicts a significant event from the life of Antiroduct I. Recall the Battle of Dabik, where, inside a voltaic machine, Antiroduct wielded her axe and struck down the Luminous family in the name of parody. Yes, it's true. They were far more luminous than everyone else, and that could not stand. Recall, afterward, how frogs and children bellowed in sorrow for days and days. Okay, I will. Actually, that was only one tile. I'm assuming that the two tiles together are the same thing. Or the three, I guess. So wait, can I read the other murals? Oh my, there is stuff happening here. At daybreak on the first spring, a babe was found with his mouth full of diodes. What are you? An electric dog, cherub. The shiny teeth, the hispid skin, the spheric hooves. Again, just the perfect dog. So, it has electrical generation 10? Why am I able to tell what its mutations are just by looking at it? That's weird, right? This whole thing is real weird. Remember when, deep in the nomad city-state of Ubir, Antiroduct taught a clan of mollusks the ritual of the Space Temple, which can only be performed by one with her copper-plated visage. The treacherous mollusks broke trust with her and stole the secrets of the ritual, but it's fine because they don't have copper-plated visages. They couldn't even do it. Okay, can I just talk to these guys, or... I love the color scheme in here, by the way. Watcher, stare at the voltaic devil, who in the year of the telemagenta shade eluded death and emerged from the time Salinon. And then he tabbed out to look up the word Salinon. Meaning salt cellar in Greek, it is a geometrical figure that consists of 4 semicircles. Oh, that's weird looking. Go ahead and look that up. That's a weird looking thing. The time Salinon. In the year of the uncanny buggy, an aspirant claimed descendancy from the fossilized Sads and challenged Antiroduct over the tradition of wiring breastplates to axes. The Antiroducts really love to wire things to other things. Hello. The fungus gives no indication of understanding, and has nothing to trade. Well, live and drink. What about you? Just shies away from you? Is the other one going to do the same? Yeah, okay. So this is a reliquary, and that's the actual sarcophagus. Boy. That's... Huh. I mean, we shouldn't open that, right? Recall, ye doubters, in the year of the Venerable Gang, a coalition of worms and hermits deceived Antiroduct and usurped her sealcraft. Recall the chastisement put upon them by Antiroduct, the voltaic devil. Okay, I will. The stories here are much more commanding. Recall the year of the Etched Bane, when the moral perversion of mate worship was rife in the nomads' monarchy of Turkapir. Recall that Antiroduct, to rescue chastity, appointed a minister who mandated the practice of wiring glass to maps. We have heard about the wiring glass to maps before. I actually really like the fact that the stories here in the tomb are delivered in a different tone. In what I assume is supposed to be a variable, and it just didn't fill. We get to see a raw pointer here. The Terror. Antiroduct, Turkapir past, died of natural causes at 107 years old. I do feel like a historian. In the year of the Median Wraith, Antiroduct triumphed over the High Icicle family, who stole transistors from her ether hexagon. That's a euphemism if I've ever heard one. Let the voltaic loons of the electric havoc serve as testament to the prowess of Antiroduct and a forewarning to those who would provoke her. Presumably the electric havoc was the band that Dr. Teeth was in, before his current gig. One auspicious day, Antiroduct fell into a well and lived 100 lives. For the rest of Antiroduct's life, she always kept some hourglasses hidden on her person. Okay, well, we shouldn't... Right? I shouldn't touch stuff. Even Marugamet is awed a little bit by what is laid out before him. I mean, it can't be useful to open the sarcophagus. What am I going to do with a dead body? What is my actual quest again? Ascend the tomb, find Reshef's burial chamber, from there discover a way to travel to Bright Shoal, and turn off the magnetic field. Okay, intense. What? I'm carrying too much to move. Control M. Did I just gain weight? Did looking at my quests gain me weight? Was I stricken with the weight of knowledge? Oh, a normality lattice prevents you from altering space-time. You know what? No, that's cool. I will examine it with my eyes. It's a time dilation grenade. Where did this come from? Also, how did I just suddenly gain weight? Is my inventory being filled with things slowly as we spend time in here? I mean, I don't see anything new. Wait. Now I only have 524 pounds of carry weight. Huh. Actually, moving around in my inventory... Okay. That's probably not a thing that's actually supposed to be happening. Like, that could be a thing that would happen in Caves of Cud, right? That, like, looking around in your... That, like, walking around in the space could have some weird spatial effects on you. But I can't imagine that looking around in the menu is supposed to be changing our weight. So my suspicion is this is a bug, not a cool, weird element of physics here in the tomb. Are these all just the holograms of eaters, the same kinds of holograms of eaters? Yeah. Okay. So I'm assuming that we're probably not going to see a lot of interesting stuff. And probably the next several floors are going to be functionally the same. Right, they're all just going to be the tomb of the 6 sultans, and the top one will be Reshef. Each one gets its own little color scheme. This is really cool, though. That feeling of awe has been fully restored. Oh, I just realized what time it is. Well, we should probably stop. I do want to see the cherubim here, though. This is a learned worm cherub. It's all there in our impeccable simulacrum, the undulation, the geometric simplicity, the ageless bearing. I wonder why attacks discharge clockwork beetles. I wonder why we're getting this text. I mean, are these things that are true of them? Are these things that I could somehow interact with? And what are you guys? A quickened equine. His shiny teeth, his hispid skin, his spheric hooves. You know, just like a dog. There's basically no difference between a dog and a horse. Alright. This is probably where we need to call it for today. That is going to be it for us for right now. Had a little bit of a frustrating time lower in the tomb, but this is fascinating. And when you come back next time, tomorrow, we're going to learn some more stories about the Sultans. We're going to think about maybe popping open a reliquary. I'm going to at least consider it. And when we get to the top of this tower, I suspect we're going to see some real weird shit. Don't miss it. And we'll see you then.